A dead British officer drifted toward Spain, face up in black water. A locked leather briefcase was chained tightly to his wrist. He carried military secrets, but he had no pulse at all. How could a corpse convince Hitler to move entire armies? The answer began with Europe's most dangerous and obvious target. In early 1943, Allied commanders were secretly preparing to invade Sicily. The island offered a direct gateway into occupied southern Europe. That advantage made the coming invasion painfully easy to predict. German commanders expected Sicily, and Adolf Hitler expected it too. Heavy reinforcements there could turn crowded landing beaches into a slaughterhouse. Britain needed Germany watching elsewhere when the real invasion finally began. A forged radio transmission might look suspicious, artificial, or be dismissed completely. A captured living agent could panic under interrogation, confess, or expose everything. So British intelligence imagined the perfect agent, someone who could never answer questions. His creators were officers Ewan Montague and Charles Cholmondeley. Their weapon would not be a bomb, gun, aircraft, or secret code. It would be a believable human life carefully constructed around a dead stranger. That stranger was Glyndwr Michael, a homeless Welshman whose body was found in London. He had died after swallowing rat poison containing highly toxic phosphorus. During life, Michael had passed through the world almost unnoticed. After death, officers gave him rank, purpose, personality, and history. He became Major William Martin, a Royal Marines officer. A loose battle dress uniform conveniently helped hide the corpse's imperfect physical fit. But clothing, medals, and an identity card could never create a convincing person. Real lives leave small mistakes, relationships, debts, memories, and unfinished personal plans. So the intelligence team filled Martin's pockets with carefully manufactured everyday evidence. A personal letter from his father suggested family history and ordinary private worries. Used theater tickets placed him in London shortly before his supposedly urgent departure. An unpaid tailor's bill made him believably imperfect. Keys, cigarettes, receipts, and mundane pocket clutter made his identity convincing. Then came Pam, the fictional fiancée who made Major Martin seem deeply human. Her photograph accompanied affectionate letters and a carefully planted engagement ring receipt. Every authentic-looking detail protected one enormous, dangerous, and potentially war-changing lie. Meanwhile, real Allied troops, landing craft, warships, and supplies gathered for Sicily. The approaching invasion created a countdown the dead officer could not miss. Finally, officers attached the operation's real weapon, a locked brown leather briefcase. Inside waited private-looking letters exchanged between Britain's most senior military commanders. Their supposedly secret message pointed decisively away from Sicily. Greece and Sardinia appeared to be the Allies' true invasion targets. Sicily, the actual target, was described as nothing more than a misleading diversion. Truth had become the cover story, while carefully designed fiction became military intelligence. On April 17th, officers sealed the body inside a steel canister packed with dry ice. The freezing container traveled rapidly north by van to a Scottish naval base. There, unsuspecting sailors loaded it aboard the British submarine HMS Seraph. Most crewmen believed the strange canister contained a highly secret meteorological instrument. Before dawn, selected officers surfaced quietly near Huelva. On April 30th, they released Major Martin into the dark Atlantic. Strong local currents carried the uniformed body slowly toward Spain's southern coastline. A local fisherman discovered him precisely where British planners had desperately hoped. Spain was officially neutral, but German intelligence maintained powerful contacts around Huelva. Spanish authorities recovered the briefcase while Britain loudly demanded its immediate return. Those anxious coded messages were deliberate bait, conveniently readable by German intelligence. For 9 tense days, officials secretly extracted and copied the letters without breaking their seals. Hitler accepted the deception and strengthened Greece, Sardinia, and the vulnerable Balkan region. When Allies landed in Sicily, a forgotten dead man had already redirected armies.